Guys, welcome back to another episode of FTB Sky Adventures with me. I am Haliee, and I have been busy, guys. Well, the things have been busy, and I've just been reading and researching, but we got a lot of stuff to do, so let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, so we set up some automation last time to get a couple of these quests going. We were trying to get some of these repeatable quests going. So I believe we started up on Witch Water, which we kind of had before. We set that up, and we have that going. Unfortunately, hang on, my phone's ringing. We had Witch Water, and we also set up some Creosote Oil, as well as the Liquid XP. So let's see how we're doing. I've kind of kept things running for a few hours. I would leave this up while I would do a little bit of work around the house. I can't leave my computer up while I'm actually at work during the day because sometimes there's power outages that just happen. So I don't want to confuse things going. So I did go ahead and set up a few more of these roosts here. All of these have XP chickens 10, 10, 10. They're producing pretty fast now. So I might actually check out a few additional droppers. I believe Linda had commented about precision droppers. I'm gonna work with that a little bit because we're dropping as much as we're producing now. So we just need to get a lot more. So as you can see, I set up the drums to go through here. Oh, there's nothing in that one. I don't know why those are green. Let's see how far we got. Oh, we've got, okay, so we've got one drum completely full, and we've got one drum. The next drum is actually going. So we got about 4 million, or 4 million millibuckets, or 4,000 buckets already. So let's go ahead and complete the quest the first time and get $75. So let's go ahead and quick complete that. And chapter complete. I didn't complete a chapter, but I'll take it. Let's see. So we got our reward here, and where is it at? Let's go ahead and put that in our wallet to add to our fortune we got there. So that's not too bad. Now we can complete this quest as many times as we actually need to. So that's exciting. Let's take a look at our Creosote Oil, how things are going over here. Now the Creosote Oil is going pretty much as fast as it can, I believe. I'm doing it by blocks because I can kind of set it and forget it. I think Linda had suggested that since I do have, the chicken, I can probably just set up the chicken to sit here and poop out coals to be automated, so I don't have to keep filling this up. But it's actually going kind of slow, so that is a good idea. And I can just actually set to extract the blocks of coal into the trash can because they have no EMC. So I probably would just actually do that. Let's see if we got any of these full. So I've got these going all the way around. We got iron drums, which is what it requires here. Let's see. Our first drum is full. Yay! Our second drum is at 69,000. So let's go ahead and turn in this quest for the first time. And what was that? Creosote Oil. And that's $50. So we're just going to keep that going and see how much money we can get. Let's quick complete that. It's also said it was a chapter. I didn't complete that chapter, but I will take your $50. Not a problem there. Let's put that in our wallet, and we are good to go. Last thing we're going to go ahead down here and check is our Witch Waters, what we set up originally earlier. This one, I know it's completed because I actually had to add several more drums. We might just have this going all the way around the wall because this is producing quite a bit. I believe it's actually full all the way to here. So we have... This one's getting there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of these drums full. And that's just ridiculous. It's an amazing amount. Now, this is only requiring the 250,000 millibuckets. So it's, and I don't think this is worth as much. Let's see. The Witch Water is actually only worth 10, but, they're repeatable, and that's the whole point of that. So let's go ahead and complete that. And get our $10, and we'll just let those continue to go. Like I said, I can just put more drums at the end as I take each one out and just let those continue to fill up. The whole purpose of this is to try to get as many repeatable quests automated so that I can just set it and forget it. Now, another thing I wanted to work on in between episodes is I wanted to go ahead and get our draconic ball. So my issue with there is I needed EMC. So let me do the math. Well, I did the math. In order to make the draconic ball, I actually need 12 stacks of draconian blocks and about a little bit under 6 stacks of Awakened Draconium. And that all total, you know, I have those I can make it with EMC, but that actually totaled 137 million EMC, and I only had 104 million EMC there. So I let things run, you know, I was waiting for the other juices to run. And remember, we're collecting easy EMC here with our chicken, so I think we're good. I think while we let things run, things were going pretty good. So we have each of these stacks of red matter blocks are worth 119 million. So we should be able to go ahead and toss these in here. And now we got a lot of EMC. We are good on EMC for now. All right, let's go ahead and get all of our draconium blocks. So I need Awakened Draconium. I need 6 stacks of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Draconium, I need 12 stacks of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, what I love about the updated version of Draconic Evolution is I don't actually have to build this ball. At least I hope not. All I have to do is I click here, and as long as I have everything for the build guide, so I've got the tier 8 stabilizing core. If I click assemble core, it's going to build it for me. It's going to, where'd it go? It's just going to build it based upon the blocks I have in my inventory. So I absolutely love this upgrade. It used to be, and this is probably many years ago, that, you know, it would show you the actual block, you know, like kind of a schematic, and you have to fill in the blocks automatically. But this makes it so much easier. It's just actually building it from the items in my inventory. So much easier. I know it's not right when I say it, but so much easier. So let's let that build up. It's done with all of that layer. Now it's making all of the outer layer from the Awakened. Oh, wait, I'm missing Draconium. Was it more 12 stacks? Hang on, Draconium. Maybe I misdid my math. I misdid my math. Assemble. There we go. Apparently misdid my math there, because I needed 768 draconium blocks divided by 64. Should have been 12, but maybe the math was wrong, which I probably need some more Awakened Draconium if that math is off. Oh, nope, we're done. Yay, and activate. Now, what I'm going to do on here, the reason I did tier 8, because tier 8 I know has pretty much infinite storage of power. I just like to see how much power I can actually get in here. Let's go ahead and make these cores, and we'll get it set up. So I think I need glass, 2 things of glass, and one of those other things, draconic. You know what they are. I know you guys know what they are. I'm just trying to remember in my brain here. Is it the energy core stabilizer? I should have those in here. Core, is it those 2? No, not the stabilizer. The particle generator. What is it called? Energy core, energy pylons. That's what I need. I need 2 energy pylons, and that's just, let's see. Did I make those? I probably did not make those. Nope, I did not make the pylons. Energy pylons is just going to be draconium, emeralds, and draconic core and Eye of Ender. So draconium. Let's put these up here. Eye of Ender. I clicked on it 4 times. 4 draconium, emeralds, I believe 2 emeralds. And I hear some monsters underneath me. And a diamond. Diamond and a draconic core. Draconic core. That should make 2 pylons. That's actually all I need. Oh, nope. Click the right thing, Haliee. There we go. 2 of those. Now I'm going to need a little bit of some blocks to bring this out here. It really doesn't matter where you have those set. I'm just going to kind of just put them right next to each one of these. I always have, for me, the left side is in, the right side is out. Let's see if I can get this in the right spot. I want it lower. There we go. Down and over. And we want this one to be over 2. Yep. And then we put these here. Put that there. And we put the glass on top. Boom. And the glass on top here. Now, the way it's set, you can see the little particles, the little pulsating balls. One's going to be putting in and one's going to be putting out. I think this is what makes this one of my favorite mobs, along with the armor and the weapons. But I love the power storage from the draconic ball. It's just absolutely amazing. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and grab us a flux plug. and a flux point. The flux plug is going to start putting stuff into the system. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab that. And the flux point is going to be a point to extract from the system. And I believe we want this to be, I believe this is going to push power in. We'll find out if that works. Let's set this to Halie's network. Now we want this to have an infinite transfer. Priority on this is going to be normal. So let's see. Do I want... it should be pushing power in. One of these. I should have power. Hang on. Who's using all my power? Oh, these things are using a lot of power. I know that. Let me try to do a surge. I want to make sure I just got those particles going in the right way. If I set, because I have everything else set for surge. So let me set this for surge as well. There's no power going in. Why is no power going in? Wait, did I put the right one on the right one? Hang on. Flux plug and flux point. Always flux plug adds energy to the network. I need to pull energy from the network on this one. Hang on. Let's swap these around. Yeah, get in there. Gimme. Okay. So, the flux point, the flux plug is what's adding energy to the network. So this is going to put out over here. Okay, so I want that to go out. See the little arrows are going out. And this one's going to pull things in. Now, this should work. I just need to be the right one. Halie's network. And there we go. Okay, let's turn the surge off on this one. Because we don't need to pull it out. There we go. So now we're putting in power. I need to change this to infinite. I want it to transfer as much power in as possible. Priority method is normal. Wait. How much is going in? Up. Transfer limits. Wait. You were doing so good. Why'd you stop? Oh, probably because it's daytime. Hang on. I'll leave that. Yeah. Well, I know I've got the lunar things here. Let me try to sleep. I'm sorry, it's nighttime, not daytime. Let me try to sleep real quick because there's a couple things more I want to do. Just wanted to get that power situation going. Go ahead and sleep. You can hear the clicking from the experience upstairs. All right, let's see. We got power balls going the right way. Oh wait, I must click that. There we go. All right, so we have a net of 495,000 going in. So that's going to fill up with it's going to just store more power because I already have power being stored in our little RF power cells. But, you know, why not just store more power? Now, the thing I want to work on this episode, I want to work on 2 additional items, and it's going to be kind of a 2-parter, what we need to do. I want to get the quest for honey and ethanol. Now with ethanol, it's kind of tricky because there's 2 ethanols in here. There's an orange one from Forestry and a white one from Immersive Engineering. Based on the color, this is orange. I think it's going to want the one from Forestry. So we're going to get Forestry started. It actually is going to work out kind of well because in order to get ethanol, I need biomass. And to get biomass, I need honey. So we already need honey anyway. So let's work on honey first. Honey is made with a squeezer, and you just need to squeeze these little dews that you're going to get. These all these little doodads. We're going to do the basic one, the honey drop. I think they all get one. Each one gives a different amount, but we're going to start with the basic ones, the honey drop, which comes from honeycombs. Honeycomb. You want honeycomb. and a centrifuge. So we're going to need to get some bees. Now, I already got some bees here, and I'm going to tell you how we did that because it's a little tricky in this pack to figure it out. If we go upstairs, you can see I've got my little setup over here in the corner. So with the Forestry mod, normally if you're in a world, you can go out and find beehives. And with beehives, you take this little scoop here. I'll show you the recipe for the scoop. It's just 6 sticks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a block of wool. And it gives you a scoop where you can break beehives and collect bees. Obviously, we're in a sky block, so there's no beehives around, but you have the ability to make beehives. And there's a lot of different hives to choose from, depending on the type of bee that you want. We got water hives, we got rock hives, nether hives, all these different hives, and they are actually craftable in a carpenter. So I already made a carpenter here. They have EMC, really easy. Just take some bronze, a lot of bronze actually, 6 bronze and a sturdy casing. Sturdy casing is just a lot of bronze. So you take that and you put a couple pieces of glass and you get your carpenter. The carpenter does require power. So I got my little advanced power cells here, which are actually being sucked out of power because they're going into the thing. So I'll have to adjust the power situation. I might change these to use the flux plugs instead. But they just require power right now for the beehive, for the hives. Now, one tricky thing about these carpenters is that this is the recipe I wanted to make for the metals hive. When you put your items in here, I mean, it's just, you just click in and put the items that are showing in there. So let me grab some more poppies. And a hay bale. That was what the recipe was, I believe. So you just click your items that you actually need in there. So your hay bale, and you put your flowers around it. That was the actual recipe for the metal hive. It just needs any kind of flowers. I just chose poppies. Now the output will not show if you actually do not have your fluid that's needed for your recipe, because I spent probably 10 minutes trying to figure out. I was like, I have the recipe in there. It kept telling me there was no recipe available. That is a trick there. You actually have to have enough of whatever you need. So I needed to have 1,000 millibuckets of seed oil in here before that would actually tell me that this would give me that it will recognize this recipe. So that was very important. Seed oil is really easy to get. You just need a squeezer, and the squeezers are just as easy as the carpenter, except it requires 10, T-I-N, not the number 10, and the sturdy casing to make it. So you just got sturdy casing 10 and you get your squeezer. It also requires power. So, I put this little thing on it. So we've got power going in here. I'm going to need a little bit more power. Like I said, I'll fix that later. And it just takes any kind of seeds. Now, different seeds do give you a different amount of seed oil. If you see here, the seeds actually from the Forestry and Benny's, they give you 50 millibuckets. This one gives you 220 millibuckets, but they don't have EMC. So the seeds that have EMC that are available is not rice seeds, pumpkin seeds. Where did it go? Pumpkin seeds will give you only 10 seed oil, and melon seeds will give you 10 seed oil, as well as grass seeds will give you 10 seed oil. The other seeds, they don't have EMC, so I'm not even going to try to worry about it. So I've just got that pumping in from the chest here. Just filled this up with a bunch of pumpkin seeds, and it's going into the squeezer. The squeezer squeezed down the seeds, and I have this fluid conduit pulling it into the carpenter, which is giving me seed oil. And if I put the materials down here, it'll start crafting that hive. Now this hive actually had EMC, so I think I learned it. I hope I did. Yeah, so you can do this as many times as you need. Once you make your first one, I believe all the hives have EMC. So if you need a bunch of bees, you can go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and set this hive down, and all you have to do is break it. And you can only break it with a scoop. I cannot break it with a pickaxe. It does require a scoop to break it, because when you break it, you get some bees, and if you're lucky, you'll get a honeycomb. And you got some extra bees around here. So you kind of got to be careful. I've got plenty of armor on. There's a beekeeper suit, I believe. Keeper suit. No, that's what it was. Bee suit. There's a suit you can wear. Let's see, Forestry. That is a suit you can wear that will protect you from the bees if you are not fortunate enough to have a good set of armor. Where is that? There it is. Oh, it's the Apiary Suit. Sorry, the Apiary Suit you can actually craft with some woven silk. It's a little bit of a travel to get down there, and we've got some things I want to get done before we get through there. So this gave me a princess and a metals drone. They were actually going to put in an apiary to start making some honeycomb so we can squeeze those out. Now what we'll have to do, this honeycomb we'll go ahead and use. Let me go ahead and make another grab another squeezer. Did I not learn the squeezer? Really? Let's grab the squeezer real quick. Oh, I made a mess. It's fine. Let's go ahead and learn this squeezer. Actually, so we can go ahead and get another one. And we're going to set this here. And we're going to, fill that back up. Fill that back up. There we go. Put the rest of this in there. And we're going to set this squeezer down here. And I'm going to just grab a flux right here. Flux. Which one is it? Flux. Let's put that away. I need the flux point. Now this, I should be able to grab some power on. Make sure I say Halie's network. There we go. We got power in there. And it should squeeze. Oh, no. Sorry. Nope. I missed one. That's why I got the spot here. We need to make a centrifuge. We're going to make a centrifuge here, which is just copper or sturdy casing and some glass. So let's go and grab that. Copper. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Glass. And another sturdy casing. We'll go ahead and craft that up real quick. Get us another flux point. Flux thingy. Get us another flux point. And now we should be able to centrifuge this honeycomb and hope to try to get a honey drop. Now, this is just one honeycomb. How are we going to get the rest of the honeycomb, you ask? Great question. I'm glad you asked that. The honeycombs are actually going to come from our bees. So normally you will put your bees in an apiary. Not an apiary. Yeah, an apiary. Is that right? Yeah, an apiary. But there are industrial apiaries here that we're going to try to make, because with those you can get upgrades in them to try to help them to breed. So we're going to need some bronze gears, a bee receptacle. Let's go ahead and get this first. We need bronze, a glass plane, a redstone, and a weighted pressure plate. So let's get bronze, weighted pressure plate, a couple of redstone, and I have some glass panes downstairs. So let's go grab this. Oops. Silly Halie. All right, let's go grab our glass panes. We should have this in our, there we go. So we should have this over here. All right, so we can go ahead and make the bee receptacle, and we can learn that, so we don't have to make those anymore. Let's go ahead and learn that. And then we need, does it have to be pink? I don't think it has to be. Yeah, okay. Just need some more glass. And a sturdy casing and a piston. Sturdy casing and a piston. There we go. And then we're going to need 2 bronze gears. I haven't made a bronze gear. Let's try to make that real quick. Hopefully it's just 4 ingots. There we go. We can learn that. And get those out of there. And now we should be able to make the Industrial Apiary, which also has EMC. In case we want to make some more, we can do that. All right, so let's go upstairs. And we're going to set this apiary. I'm going to have to move some things around. Let's just set it here for right now, because we want to be able to pull things out of it. Now, it requires power, so that's why did I grab a flux point? Apparently I did not. Flux point. Let's put that here. Click on the right thing. There we go. And out and out. There we go. Now, so we're going to put our princess in here and our drone in here. They're going to breed up and make a queen. And this queen is going to start producing things. Now, we're going to need to make all these changes here, and we're going to do that next time. So we're going to talk about the upgrades, because right now it's not bright enough. It's not daytime. It needs flowers, and the sky is obstructed. So this actually has to be outside, or we can open this up here, get a little sky roof going, as well as work on some of these upgrades from the from the Gendustry mod. So we'll probably actually do that. Let's see. I think I can, you know what, let's try to get some things here. I want to get it going just so you guys can see the basics on it. So if I put some dirt around here, I don't know if that's even the same level. Stick a poppy on top of that. So each bee has different things that it likes. Some bees like flowers, some bees like water. Yeah, so the flower actually has to be on the same level. So let's actually do that here. We got, we're going to go a little bit over, guys, and I hope you don't mind. Let's put this flower right next to it so it'll recognize it. Let's go ahead and open this up to get a little bit of skylight in here. And you know what? Let's make it daytime. So we'll fix those issues. Oops, fix those issues there. But like I said, we'll work on some upgrades and I'll show you that in the next episode. So how you can avoid all of these things. Let's sleep really quick. Come on. Go to sleep, Haliee. There you go. Thank you. And we're going to go back up here. And this should start. Let's see. No flowers? What? Do you not like my flower? Oh, do you want a specific flower? I think I have a daffodil. Let's see, or dandelion. What is it? The yellow one called dandelion? Yeah, sometimes they like specific flowers. I haven't done an observation on it to see what it likes. Okay, well, we'll figure out what kind of flower this little guy likes. It's a Meadows Queen, so I thought they just like the regular Meadows flower. They may like tulips or different rose bushes. We'll figure that out in between episodes. Right now, guys, I do want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. We're going to be getting some honey. We got our first honey drop. We put that over here in the squeezer, and it's going to give us a little bit of honey juice. That's how we're going to get honey. Now we're going to have to get 2 setups because we need some honey for the quest. And then we need some honey for the biomass to make the ethanol. It's going to be so much automation. I'm so excited, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, tips, tricks, techniques, or just want to say hi, put a comment down in the comment section and I'll get back with you as quickly as I can. If you're new to my channel, remember to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell to be notified when new episodes come out. And if you want to hang out with me or any of the other squad members, you can do that by becoming one of our Patrons. Use the Patreon link in the description field. You'll see all the cool rewards we have, such as a bunch of servers you guys can play with us on. Or just chit chat with us on Discord. I'm looking forward to hear from you. Now, if you want a server to play on with your friends, head on over to Host Havoc. It's who we use for all of our multiplayer series, as well as those Patreon servers. All right, guys, I'm going to play around a little bit here, get some upgrades going, and we're going to have a bunch of honey next time. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.